After months of waiting, baseball fans can finally rejoice. It's opening day of the 2019 season. The Hershey Bears asked fans to bring new or lightly used teddy bears, so when the first goal was scored, they could throw it on the ice. However, for most of these guys, this isn't the first time playing one of baseball's biggest stages. For 3 years, Faith Boone was a big support system for her teammates on the Lady Outlaws. Her tragic passing will now leave a big hole behind home plate. While Penn State still has several question marks among key positions entering the blue-white game, the running back room remains relatively solid despite losing Miles Sanders. A move to bolster up the backfield, the Philadelphia Eagles just acquired Jordan Howard from Chicago. The Hershey Bears are known throughout the local community as one of the more dominant franchises in the American Hockey League. They have the most Calder Cups, and on Sunday, they chased another record. Reporting live from Beaver Stadium, Matt Klinedinst, CBS 21 News. The Redland Patriots are off to do something they haven't done since 1990, win a state baseball championship. However, for most of these guys, this isn't the first time playing one of baseball's biggest stages.
We broke the attendance record and played in front of 46,000 people when we were 12 years old. So dealing with that at an early age definitely helped prepare us for big games later in life.
We met up with the Patriots after their semifinal victory on Tuesday night and ran into a lot of familiar faces. 7 of the players on the roster were part of Redland's magical run in the 2015 Little League World Series, including Jaden Headline, Adam Kramer, and Cole Wagner. As they prepare for the championship in State College, they remember what seemed so easy in Williamsport.
Last year was the first year I really realized how much tougher it is to win. Like in Williamsport, we were blowing all these teams out. Now, as you get older, the games get closer and closer.
As for Lampeter Strasburg, they know the significance of taking down the local legends.
They're the famous guys from the Little League World Series a few years ago, and definitely we get their best games all the time.
Despite having a target on their back, Cole Wagner's approach to the game remains the same, even from 4 years ago.
It's good to keep it loose. It's baseball, no matter what stage it's on, it's still baseball.
But we're going to go out there and try and win this thing.
Matt Klinedinst, CBS 21 Sports. For 3 years, Faith Boone was a big support system for her teammates on the Lady Outlaws. Her tragic passing will now leave a big hole behind home plate.
When I got the phone call about it, it just put me almost in the seat. I sat right down. It really shocked me. I was totally shocked.
Just hours after one of his star players was killed in a car accident, Coach Matt Rickroad got the call.
That's the scary part about life. Anything can happen anytime. Doesn't matter if you're in control of it or if you're not in control of it.
For those who knew Faith Boone, she played the game of softball with passion and intensity.
Always on the ground, always sliding, everything. It was always 100% into it.
Her main calling card, anchoring the Lady Outlaw defense as the team's catcher.
She go through a brick wall for you to go after a ball. Or
Faith's death affecting more people beyond the outfield walls of Gettysburg High School. Her Lady Outlaw teammates come from all over Pennsylvania and Maryland.
Something like this touches a lot more people than just in her own school, but also in every high school in the area.
Going forward, the Lady Outlaws will be playing for Faith. Matt Klinedinst, CBS 21 News. The Hershey Bears are known throughout the local community as one of the more dominant franchises in the American Hockey League. They have the most Calder Cups, and on Sunday, they chased another record. The Bears took the ice against the Binghamton Devils in the annual Teddy Bear Toss game, a tradition that stretches decades and is very unique to the Hershey Bears in minor league hockey.
The Lehigh Valley Phantoms do it. They do it in Hartford, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, in the ECHL. The Cincinnati Cyclones do it, and the list goes on and on. The Hershey Bears asked fans to bring new or lightly used teddy bears, so when the first goal was scored, they could throw it on the ice.
The tossed teddy bears will be donated to over 30 local charities across central Pennsylvania, and the fans didn't have to wait long for the Bears to score.
Snaps a shot, hit the crossbar, rebound Barber, he scores! It's Teddy Bear toss time!
As soon as the Bears scored, volunteers took to the ice to bag the stuffed animals and start the counting process.
We do quality checks on all the bears, we sort them by size, and then in the process of sorting them, we're counting them as well. And with over 100 people, we try to expedite that process as much as possible so we can release the official number before the night is over.
In total, 34,798 teddy bears were collected, which happens to be a world record. Videos of the game were aired across the U.S. and around the world, including notable networks like ESPN.
To be recognized and for our dedicated fan base to be recognized on a national and global level, it's really just a great tribute to them.
The Teddy Bear Toss has not only brought fans together, it's also brought players closer to the community.
They don't mind the delay, and all the players are out themselves helping the process of cleaning up the teddy bears and getting them to the back. So it's a really neat community event all the way around that the players enjoy.
For SUTV News, I'm Matt Klinedinst. After months of waiting, baseball fans can finally rejoice. It's opening day of the 2019 season. Phillies fans have another reason to smile as their biggest offseason acquisition, Bryce Harper, takes the field at Citizens Bank Park for the first time in the red pinstripes. Another new addition gets things started for the Phils. Andrew McCutchen, the former Pittsburgh Pirate, goes yard in his first at-bat, 1-0 Philadelphia. Now to Harper's first at-bat. A ground out to the first baseman. He would go 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, but he didn't need to play well today. The lineup is suddenly deeper. Mikhail Franco going yard here, 3-run home run, makes it 6-1 Philadelphia. And later on, Rhys Hoskins ends things right here, a grand slam after the Harper intentional walk. The Philadelphia Phillies roll here 10-4 on opening day. To the AL East, the Yankees are expected to be one of the best teams in the majors. The Baltimore Orioles, not so much. Luke Voigt gets New York started with a 3-run shot in the first inning. Bottom of the 5th, things aren't much better. This would be the only highlight for the Baltimore Orioles. A diving catch made by Joey Rickard, but the O's couldn't do much after that. Greg Bird, here in the 8th inning. His home run here drives the nail in the coffin. The final score, New York 7, Baltimore 2. A move to bolster up the backfield, the Philadelphia Eagles just acquired Jordan Howard from Chicago. Howard started as running back for the Bears and rushed for over 3,000 yards and 24 touchdowns in 3 years as a Bear. The Eagles traded a conditional 6th-round pick in the 2020 draft in exchange for Howard's services. To Thursday night's Sweet 16 game, Purdue facing Tennessee. It's Ryan Klein, his 6th three-pointer of the night, and gives the Boilermakers the lead. Under a minute to go in the game, Tennessee up by 3. Klein, the step back, and ties it up at 80 points. But Volunteers would respond here. The miss off the layup, Grant Williams puts it down and a 2-point lead. Last chance for Purdue, the three-pointer misses, but a foul here. He would make 2 of his 3 three-pointers, and Purdue would just have enough gas to get past Tennessee. They move on to the Elite Eight with a final score 99-94. And finally tonight, an NFL player is trading in his football jersey for a suit and tie. The New York Giants running back Robert Martin is spending time at the Scott Elementary School. The Harrisburg High alum is using the offseason as a substitute in the district. Martin said it's his way of giving back to the community.
I told him, I said, your teachers want to see you guys succeed, and they're not out to get you. At the end of the day, they want to see you graduate and go off to college, and that's the biggest thing.
Martin will report to the Giants camp on April 15th. That's a look at sports. I'm Matt Klinedinst.